It seems that Ironmouse is still being harassed. The inbreds that make up the social media landscape have taken to hate brigading her, in continued retaliation for her speaking against those two glorified amoeba after the Streamer Awards. Seems the mob of high school bullies that make up social media are still mad that Ironmouse wasn't a big fan of their nuisance streamer idols and have continued to ramp up the harassment. Most recently, brigading her with shit over her music, and of course the continued insistence that VTubers aren't real people. As if any of these retards would know what a real person is if one shot them in their tiny balls. Now, first off, it should go without saying that these people are being absolutely disgusting. It will never cease to disappoint me to see what should be grown adults acting like children trying to bring down someone who's more successful than they will ever be. Of course, it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, I suppose. IRL streamers and the LA/Austin clique are nothing but a toxic cloud, poisoning anyone and anything they come into contact with, and breeding that toxicity in their fan bases. That they're allowed to harass people for essentially no reason with impunity is appalling, both in IRL and on platforms that should have better moderation. These are the people you should do everything in your power to keep your kids from growing up to be like. Now that said, I feel compelled once again to remind people that this is the group that Ironmouse has been trying to extend a bridge of friendship to. Most of these people very likely wouldn't know about VTubing had it not been for Ironmouse. They certainly wouldn't have known anything about indie VTubers. Ironmouse is the biggest VTuber out there, and it's not even close. However, in growing her audience, she has tried diligently to get the LA/Austin clique's acceptance. And while they've let her parade about their little award show for a few years, I think this year above all others has illustrated exactly what that culture thinks about her. It doesn't matter that she went toe-to-toe with Kai Cenat's sub record, or that she's raised millions for charity. She's not one of them, she'll never be one of them, so she'll never really be accepted. She'll be mocked, attacked, strung along, for as long as she tries to stay in their space. It's not new. It's something that she and other VTubers have had to deal with for a very long time. But if she, of all people, is still considered a laughingstock to this hellhole social media clique culture for the mere crime of not being some clout-chasing, vapid fool, what chance does any smaller creator have with the group? Hell, what chance does any creator at all have with the group? And it's here that I have to remind people that there will always be a time in your life, whether you're public-facing or you're not, where you'll have to decide who you want to interact with, who you want to be associated with, what kind of person you want to be seen as, what kind of person you want to be. You see, in trying to get the acceptance of people who merely tolerate her presence and don't particularly like her for real, Ironmouse has opened herself up to this string of harassment she is now dealing with. It's detestable, but it is reality. Remember to fill your time with good things and good people. Your life will be more rewarding with people who actually care about you, even if it's a smaller group, than trying to chase the acceptance of those who would only use you for ulterior motives. And of course, treat you as some sort of token, ready to be disposed of at a moment of their fancy. Tempting though it may be, the search for so-called mainstream acceptance can only bring you endless misery, and worse, it can blind you to the fact that there are people who will love and cherish you for who you are and what you do, and won't ask you to join some weird hive mind. With this in mind, God bless you all, and I wish you the merriest of Christmases.
Give a fuck less about a video or ad play. We stay unedited and scream till they hand brain. This is your shit, it was made for you. Don't let the radio influence you and tell you what to listen to. And everyone at MTV can suck my dick, telling me we'll be the shit if they label us a buzz clear. Fuck that, we be beneath the underground. We rose with the hatchet, you can hear the wicked sound in your eardrums. Don't let the others get a taste, and if they start to bump it, gonna smack them in the face.